Anyway, welcome to episode 13 of the Otaku Summit podcast. I am your host, Javon, aka Kumo, with my co-hosts, Vicky, April, and Omar. What's up, guys?
Hi.
That was everybody's week. What's going on? What's up with y'all, Omar? You look healthy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you back. Like they gave
Successful.
Jesus Christ. Feel any stronger? Feel like your powers? Feel like you can take on Frieza now? What's going on?
They coming in, man. They coming in. I still need like one more week in the time dream though. Then I get Chia Super Saiyan 2.
Woohoo!
You have to kill off a friend first though.
Bro, you think that a Naruto or some shit? What?
If you getting a boost to Super Saiyan 2, so I feel like you have to actually see someone there that you die to harness that rage.
I mean, I've been reading Tokyo Revengers, as you know, so
okay, all right, leave that right there. We ain't gonna do that because I've been reading. We ain't gonna do that. Leave that right there. No, we ain't going
to. We gotta go.
I know that run. That I be in the sound. Too many days. I be in the thing. But let's get into a few things. Announcements this week in the anime world. First up.
Oh, I got a piece of news that I want to say that's very important to me.
I thought Omar was supposed to. You have to go pee.
I really thought so too. I thought that was a bathroom break. Like, bro, I mean, you could just shut the camera and you go wild. Like, I we all know who say if you gotta go, you can go. What's your news, Omar? You sound excited. Go ahead.
My favorite genre of anime is mecha, as you all know.
Oh.
Why do you think everybody likes shonen?
Omar, you don't like shonen or mecha? Either one of those two.
Shonen is not a genre; it's a demographic. First of all, secondly, even though I read and watch a lot of shonen, that don't mean that it's my favorite.
Yeah. Technically right.
I am right there. It's a demographic. It's not a genre.
Javon only saying that because he likes a lot of shonen too.
He technically right. Technically. Because Attack on Titan is a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
And they think it's a sin. So we technically.
Yeah.
It is.
Anyway, my piece of news is that Gundam is finally returning in full force.
That's true.
We got a new AU timeline series coming out. It's called the Witch of Mercury or something like that.
Again?
I kind of like that little break that we had after Iron Blood Orphan.
No. We had a long run of stupid build fighters.
I like the first build fighters. I don't think it was too bad.
Me too.
Exactly. Build fighters has finished, so I like this little break. Yeah, I like this little break now of build fighters.
They kind of they didn't continue with the same people, but they still have the same concept, except they added like an MMO aspect to it, on like some SAO type shit, and I am about that. So I just was like,
was it Thunderbolt or was it It was Thunderbolt, right?
Yeah.
I liked how Thunderbolt was nice little short. It would have like 5 episodes. And it was spaced out. I like that. That was pretty good.
As good as Thunderbolt was, like that also is a part of the problem that I have with Sunrise and Gundam. Is that they can't get out of the Universal Century timeline. Like I even though that is unanimously the best one, I want them to make more AU Gundam series. Like Iron Blood Orphans was a hit. We know Seed coming back. 00 supposed to be coming back. I just wanted something new, and they finally given it to us. I don't know when it's coming out. I'm going to assume 2022, but I'm very happy for that. And then for you Iron Blooded Orphans fans, the sequel is approaching soon. We're going to get a sneak peek of that probably in 2022. But yeah, that's definitely in the timeline. So a lot to look forward to
How are
for
they gonna show your
Gundam.
boy? I don't know. Are they gonna have the same characters or are they gonna be different?
It's gonna be based on the mobile game that's the sequel, and so it's gonna follow Mika Sen.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I'm excited for that.
Interesting.
I didn't know you were
I'll
into
see that.
Gundam so much, though, Vicky. I had no idea. I had no idea you were into Gundam so much. Like a lot of you.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm not really that into Gundam. I'll watch it. I watched I Am Blood Offering part 1 and season 1 and season 2, and I kind of enjoyed it. So I watched this prequel, sequel for that. I know big Gundam fan like Omar.
I know you're on the path, but like y'all don't like that, except the two. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, someone start pushing that agenda on this podcast. That big American agenda.
Gundam is the truth, man.
It is the truth. It's the law too. I'm about to tell you.
You say so.
It is.
I'm more of the comedy slice of life.
Oh, obviously.
I'll watch all the other genres just because, but those are mainly the ones that I would top into.
Well, I mean, since we're talking about that genre and other news, Komoe Can't Communicate is going to be airing very, very soon, and it's going to be airing on Netflix weekly, which is a very big deal. Which is a huge deal.
Along with oh gosh, Blue Period.
Blue Period! I can't wait!
Yes. Yeah, this fall season should be fun. And we're gonna get into that next week with a lot of that, but it's fall
Yes.
And then we'll have the Summer Anime Awards. Woo woo!
Yes, we will.
Oh
Yeah, start looking out for the polls this week. Yay!
yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Ragnarok France, I guess, even though episode 1 aside, a lot of y'all enjoyed it, it's coming back with the second season on Netflix as well. So that's also good. Well, Netflix as well. Netflix, and overall, it's coming back with the second season. So
Yeah.
I know that's what Mars thinks. So he's probably much more excited than that.
I'm cautiously excited because we know what happened with the animation for the best fight of the series. So,
but I mean, post that, y'all just seem to like it. I just saying, like, it didn't seem like it was bad after that. After the
I haven't watched it yet.
yeah, well,
really
the last fight they did pretty good. So, as long as they stick to that and not any PowerPoint slideshows, they should be fine.
PowerPoint slideshow.
PowerPoint slideshow.
Like dead ass.
You mean like what they did to Ways of the House Husband?
I'm like, I saw that thing. I'm like,
yeah, kind of.
The story is good. I don't care if the story is actually good and it's actually a good series. I'm like,
it's just that the animation is just throwing me off.
Exactly.
No, I didn't really
watch it.
Like I'm willing to try certain stuff, even animation aside, but I'm not with. Nah, I can't compromise.
When I watched it,
so hard to sit through.
It wasn't too bad for me, I don't know. I just decided, I was like, huh.
I only watched one episode of Way of the House Husband, and I really want to watch.
You watch one? That's it.
I watched one episode.
I watch a scene.
But the animation is so hard for me.
I watch a scene. Bless your heart for watching one episode.
The animation is just so hard to watch to sit through.
No, but it really is. It's I might as well read the manga.
I think I'm gonna read the manga after I finish reading. I can't remember what this new thing I'm reading is. I've been
Solo Leveling, baby.
No, the omnipotent,
omnificent
something.
reader.
Yeah, that's
what I'm on now.
Omnipotent.
Whatever, mate.
I nothing on Shinwoo. No one has nothing on Shinwoo, so
I would just call it Solo Leveling, baby. Since it was me.
But you see the Jinwoo S character in that series, yeah? The main character, who's supposed to be the main character?
The protagonist?
Well, not the protagonist, but the person who is the protagonist in the story.
Yeah, like I met him, I say, oh, what a dick. I say, but...
what are these Jinwoo?
I was like, hey, but Jinwoo still... They got none on Jinwoo. Nuh-uh. They trying. They trying to like the whole glowy eye thing, the whole the hair, and this is like no.
There's only one Jinwoo.
There's only one Jinwoo.
I might as well say there's only one Jinwoo.
Because I'm trying. I don't know. I think I want a poster of Jinwoo. like somewhere on my wall because I moved into a new room, and so
You make
I'm
it.
still
Hey,
in
listen.
the process
You
of
make it
like
happen.
setting it up.
You
I really
moved
would
into
like.
a new room.
Yeah, I moved into a new room.
More
I
space,
moved.
more
Interesting.
luxury.
Huh?
More space, more luxury.
I know, more space, more luxury. So I'm trying to like, still like set things up in my room, and like I really want a poster of Jinwoo. Like there's like a space on the wall above my bed. I want him
Mm-hmm.
up there.
Yo, so when you wake up in the morning, you just had a stretch and you're on us like the was the first thing you see.
It's like, good
Just
morning, Jinwoo.
that's right. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. But
Good morning, Jinwoo.
in some movie news though, I see the Violet Evergarden is getting an new movie.
Coming to Netflix.
Yes, October 13th. Also on listen, Netflix. Netflix
Yeah.
rotation has been
Yeah,
wrapping up. I
they
cannot
working.
even they've been over that.
They flexing. They starting to flex now because they see that their competition. Well, like it's hard. Like I said, you have Crunchyroll and Funimation now that they have like combined,
True.
sort of. Well,
Which I'm still
not.
waiting to see the
Yeah,
fruits of.
we're
I'm
waiting to
still
see
waiting.
that.
I'm
So
waiting to see
Netflix,
that
I
price
can see why
change.
Netflix is I can see why Netflix is upping their game because they don't want to be left in the dust per se in the
Yeah.
anime genre.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like they would want to have like everything just available
Yeah,
in
I
one
think that's
space.
why we see that they're starting the weekly simulcast thing, or they're trying to experiment with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it would be a good idea though.
Yeah.
It should actually help a lot. And also, Sword Art Online is also getting a new movie,
Oh,
but
person.
I am personally, yes, Brandon, I am
I
personally,
Oh,
actually
like
read. I
because
I
actually
think
read.
that.
I love
I
the
read
last
the
season of
light
Online.
novels like way back,
Oh yeah,
so I'm excited. Yeah.
I have not touched the light novels at all.
Oh
Light
wow,
novels are
you read them?
yes,
Yeah,
I read the
I
light
was shocked.
novels.
You read
Nice.
all of them.
I didn't read
She reads
all of
fan
them.
fiction.
Oh yeah,
I expect her to read light novels.
definitely reads
Manga, of
fan
course, I
fiction.
read light novels.
100%.
Of course, I read light novels. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't have
If
the.
she reading fan fiction,
Yeah,
light novels can not
yeah. You're right. Mother said fan fiction was the time. It's
fan
been
fiction is still the time.
oh, what
Fan fiction
fan?
is still the time.
I haven't read
Sorry,
fan fiction a lot. I used to read a lot of
fan
that fan
fiction is
fiction.
still the time.
I'm not so
Archive
that.
of listen. If you listen, anime fans, if you like fan fiction, move away from fanfiction.net and go to Archive of
What?
Our Own, please.
How could you?
Move from
How could you?
fanfiction.net and go to Archive of Our
But
Own.
that's the foundation.
Why?
That's the
Why though?
foundation. Like
Why though?
how could you just start
Listen,
fanfiction.net to
Archive of
decide?
Our Own has a better browsing system, a better filter system.
Wow.
Listen,
Wow, look at this.
yes.
Not no respect for your
Okay,
forefathers.
that's
No
free
respect.
plug.
No respect for the system that
Listen,
established everything. What I tell you? Look at this.
Free
Look at
free
this.
plug.
Always forget. People always forgetting their roots. You know.
I don't forget fanfiction.net. I don't forget. I still have an account on there, but Archive of Our Own is where it is.
You read. All right. I mean, I don't know. I haven't read fanfiction to that one, so I may check out
Listen,
one. I may check out one
if
recent.
you like Yuri on Ice, a wonderful fan fiction called Bury Your Soul on the Ice. It's
Like I said, when I was reading fan fiction, I used to read a lot of Naruto fan fiction. So there's that. It was very
my
fun.
nephew's
Especially when
into
they had
that.
them like in a high school setting. That was like always fun.
really
My nephew's into reading Naruto fan fiction now, but he's never watched Naruto.
Look at him.
I never read Naruto.
That don't make sense. Whoa, pause.
He
He's growing up the
never
right
watched
way.
I mean, listen.
Never watched it, never read it, but he into the
Flag,
fan
flag.
fiction.
I thought you had him watching it.
Vicky growing this boy up so wrong. I watch
Oh
on
my, bro, what are you doing, mate? Tell him to put that down and watch the real thing. How is
losing his mind.
I read some My Hero fan fiction that are like better.
I'd probably
than
check that out.
parts of
I must
My
say, I would
Hero.
probably check that out.
Listen, some
I
fan fiction.
did.
Some of these authors, mwah. We gotta find the adult authors, not those 12-year-old authors who don't know what they're doing. Those authors that study English in college that write
Don't-
masterpiece.
Don't put those 12-year-olds down. trying to get their writing skills up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I can't, babe. I fucking did.
Popularity from Marco eras that don't know anything about sex, but they write about sex.
and more anime news going on around the world. Vanitas ended this week, but we got an announcement of when the second half of the season is going to be back, which is in January. So we don't have much long. We don't have to wait. We don't have that long to wait. Before you know it, January will be right there. You have like what, 3 months?
I wasn't expecting it to end already. That was so quick.
It's the first half. It's a 24 episodes season, so it's the first half that's done, and then now the second half is going to be back in January. But yeah, it's not the way. We watch Vanitas. If you're not watching Vanitas yet, I know a lot of people have just been like the only thing that they can probably recognize from this season is Tokyo Revengers, To Your Eternity, what else? Like stuff like that. Like it's a lot of stuff. Like there's some good gems. It's definitely some good gems.
And watch Vanitas, man. Such a down. Watch Vanitas.
Good gems.
Well, there's a lot of persons talking about TA Eternity this season online.
Yeah, no, like a lot of people just claim that they're mostly Tokyo Revengers because again, like in the Vicky's case, the mass majority like shonen. So when stuff like Tokyo Revengers comes out and it's mainstream and popular, everybody tends to just like scatter over to that.
Because I was seeing it based on the group chat, because I haven't been on Twitter to see anything, but I was seeing like a lot of persons talking about it. Not Tokyo Revengers then Boku no Hero, so I wasn't sure what everything else was.
Like in the New York, you just mentioned if you're going by that, Vanitas and stuff like that, and there's someone recently just watched To Your Eternity, so it's like but there's a lot of good stuff. Like it does a lot of good gems coming like from this season, especially not expecting a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this summer is really good.
Yeah, it was without a doubt. I don't know if anything else happened news wise this week. Just like a reminder, the My Hero movie is coming out next month, so definitely stay on the lookout for that. For the official English release date for that. Why is it? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna ignore that. But okay, what's up, buddy? What's going on? I would say, if anything, virtual has brought a lot of jokes because boy, I don't.
My bad.
It's cool. Not saying if there aren't any more anime news that's going around, Mar's gonna let you mention because I know you brought this up attention to us. The stuff that happened with Ufotable. So what's going on over there on that side? With their big budgets, the reason they
got money.
And why? There's a reason. It seems to be a reason why they have money.
So basically, the founder, and I don't think he's the CEO anymore, but the founder of Ufotable, he admitted to doing tax evasion.
No.
He been hiding $4 million from the tax people. So he is currently in court right now.
I'll see where that money was coming from.
You see where the budget, where they got that big budget. They need to
spend money. I cannot be spending money.
And they still couldn't pay Godeg. That's a crime. That's a crime.
I told you, you gotta take that up with situation, man.
I feel like they are on it too. That's the problem. I feel like they are on it too. That's the real problem.
Look like, especially this week's episode, look like they have the money.
That's production IG, right?
Oh no, it's IG. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shoot, sorry. I
production IG.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh no, Omar, it's not for you because it's that Blue Lock.
No.
I wish it was Blue Lock.
Blue Lock is wet, right?
No. Blue Lock is
another studio. 8
Right, yeah. Demon Slayer.
So who you follow doing? I thought
Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer.
Demon Slayer. They're doing Demon
God,
Slayer
you
next
know,
season.
They
Fate.
doing
Oh
Demon
yeah, I forgot
Slayer?
Demon Slayer next season.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is
Yeah.
coming
Oh,
back
that's
next.
Demon Slayer money then.
I don't know if any more Fate stuff is coming. At least I'm not.
That's
I'm not.
Demon
I'm not sure.
Slayer.
Not right now. You know, they
Okay.
just finished Heaven's Feel. So
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else you
So
was actually doing.
Demon Slayer looking kind of iffy this fall. We know why.
Oh no, man. That production and none. It's
Oh.
everything after this.
Everything after that.
yeah.
That's straight. Oh, you thought? No, that's my fault. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I don't know what else my fault was.
I hope their budget don't get cut. Demon Slayer without that budget for animation, I don't really know. Because after I watched the anime, I did try to read the manga, and I just was there like, I ain't into this. You know what I mean? Like maybe like 4 or 5 chapters. That's okay. I'm done with you. I'll just wait until the next season come out.
Yeah, her art style is quite unique in that manga. It's quite unique. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of actually it is. It's kind of
she should say, I'm just gonna draw this and then be done.
for some things, yeah, definitely. it is kind of unique for real. I can't even lie.
She's just like, bam, it's there.
It is. It just tends to happen that way. But yeah, so I mean, I hopefully Ufotable nothing like drastic happens with the company because they are doing big things.
Just
So,
Yes, they are.
money.
And I think it's like if Ufotable goes down, I feel like everyone can look at Mappa, and Mappa already dying slowly with their employees.
With them vibes, I need them people vibes.
Listen. Mappa when one of Mappa employees drop down, like no one should be shocked.
Mappa
I
needs
watch
That man
Mappa
vibes
needs
is
a
coming
break.
my mind just
So
now. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
so whenever Solo Leveling gets animated, I really want Mappa to animate Solo.
Y'all really want to kill Mappa? I don't understand.
That's
No,
what
April, no.
I think people want Ufotable to do
Foldable have to get Solo Leveling.
With that budget that they about to lose?
What that budget?
They can be fine, mate. They can be. You know how much money they about to make from Demon Slayer season 2?
I mean, it ain't gonna make me much if they gotta pay all that back.
I mean, but what if they?
No. That president gotta pay all that back. I ain't know this.
That's funny as hell. You gotta pay that back. They can look right at that money they making them DVD sales, all the movie sales. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Start right now.
They make all that money if they still don't pay their taxes. It will still affect Solo Leveling if they do.
That's the CEO, mate. That's the CEO was doing that.
I mean, granted or not, he is still a part of it, so it can very well just be more people because, like, I feel like you just don't do stuff like that and no one else knows.
Just let the right.
You're right.
Let the right studio take the idea Solo Leveling.
I need you to repeat all of it.
All of that.
They're anime studios. I want the best anime studios to line up and to fight to the death to animate Solo Leveling. Someone please animate Solo Leveling with the budget. If you have to have a budget, I don't want no Kata Kowa. Like even though anime is kind of good, but I don't want y'all touching that. Please.
Now that I'm thinking
Top studios, one of you guys, please animate Solo Leveling and make it look amazing, please. I want to see Jinwoo in action. Thank you. Sexy Jinwoo.
That's all it is. Just want to see him look sexy.
Jinwoo in Justice, I will kill everyone in that studio.
The thing is, now that I think about it, I wonder if, like, a lot of studios, like, if they're a little bit iffy, like, or wary of doing webtoons a bit now because of what happened with God of High School, and you had Tower of God, yeah. Because I'm actually, like, now that I think about it, I'm actually shocked that neither of those have gotten any sign of a second season.
Oh, yeah, they got a second season yet?
No, neither of them.
I think Tower of God.
But I'm shocked it hasn't been now, and I know a lot of people said, like, the adaptation for, like, the first half of it of both series like was not that good. So I don't know if they have a little like hesitance to do like webtoon, even like though without something like Solo Leveling, they know it's like, you get well. If you messed it up, then it is what it is at that
I
point.
just
Like,
think that the right
backlash.
studio should do it. Once the right studio who knows what they're doing does it, then it
But the
should.
thing is, like a lot of the webtoon stuff just seems to be have been collaborations with Crunchyroll and not so much like studios themselves picking it up.
Wasn't Harumiya a webtoon or something before it became a manga, and then it
Was it?
became? Was it? I think was it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
What? I have to research this now. Let me. I have to double check
I'm
my
not sure.
sources.
I thought it was just manga. I am
Let's see. I
definitely
have
not
to
sure.
double check my source.
Oh, Ma, if you're talking, you're mute.
And
You know, we can't hear you. One of the two.
Oh, you probably talking to someone. Wait, is he talking to us?
I don't even know. I have to type now. I don't know. We can't hear you. Constantly with the jokes. But yeah, though, I don't know. I am shocked. I'm definitely shocked that neither of those have gotten second seasons. An announcement or to see like what's ever happening with them. But
that's what them fans get for overhyping them shows.
I mean, yeah, like I say.
Not to sound mean, sorry, but not to sound mean, but they did overhype.
I didn't mind.
I was talking about
I didn't mind God.
Sorry, that's why I was muted.
Oh, okay. I just like there's something about it, but
Yeah,
I didn't mind God High School so much because like I already knew what God High School would be. It was just like a tournament style battle anime, so it's like, all right, cool, I get into what it is. But Tower of God got like I didn't get into Tower of God until like the last
the ending.
And then it's like, okay, now you're on that. It's like the end of the season. So it's like
they overhyped it so much. Like I can understand it. So I got someone who read webtoon to like to kind of give me like a little something their guys did before the anime came out. And they was like, oh, it was pretty good, but it started to get repetitive at a certain point, and I just stopped reading it after that. And that's okay, cool. They gave their honest opinion. But when I was seeing like people talking about it online when it came ready to air, like they were like not excited and they over exaggerated so much on the shows that I just like I went in there expecting like the greatest gift, like the greatest thing on earth. And then it just was like, oh, okay.
No, for real, because I used to hear about Tower God so much prior to it getting out of me. So I was like, all right, cool. We finally see what's up with this. And I'm like, this ain't really doing what I thought it would have been doing.
Is it because it was similar to things that y'all already see?
What, Tower of God?
Yeah. Because
what was
when people the people who read it, when they praise it, they're mainly talking about the stuff that's in season 2 rather than season 1. Because season 1 is essentially like a prologue. And like another example of as to why I think it was so hype was because of the character of Bam. Like he was a simp basically.
What happened to simp? I'm able to say.
Yeah, like, and he didn't really do anything that impressive. But as we saw in the stinger for season 2, where we saw like a grown up Bam looking like a beast basically. So like that's why for me, I was just enjoying it for what it was at the time because it reminded me of Naruto and Hunter x Hunter because what are you talking about?
I also found it remind you.
I don't know.
Me?
That Bob remind you of yourself?
Who I was something over?
No, so when Omar likes certain characters, he tends to like see a little bit of himself in those characters. So I asked.
Oh no! Bob was in my top 5. My favorite character was Kun.
Same.
Who was Kun? The one with the white hair?
Blue hair.
Yeah.
Blue hair.
Okay, yes, I like him too.
Yeah, he's
definitely. But yeah, like I enjoyed the similarities to the Hunter exam. And
okay.
And then I liked a few characters like like Kun The guy was always sleeping. The lizard girl with the sword thing. I forget her name.
She was cool. I forgot their names.
I know there's two other people who I like, but I can't remember their names. But that's why for me, Power was like an 8 out of 10.
That's a pretty high score.
That's a high score.
Oh, bro.
It had
reminded you of Hunter x Hunter a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I figured. When we said, let me mention the Hunter exam, I was like, alright, so it reminded you of Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
That's a pretty high score.
Why you gave it such a high score?
I don't know. That's a pretty high score.
Yeah, because it was more than just a tournament arc in a sense. So I enjoyed that aspect of it.
Like I said, like with God of High School, I already knew what it was, and I enjoyed it for what it was.
See, God of High School was hype until they rush it through.
Yeah.
Like when that pace.
I know what you mean.
Like that's just where they go down. Like things start making sense because you like clearly they were supposed to flesh this out more. And clearly, there's some stuff missing in between this and that and all kind of garbage.
It was a lot of stuff. It wasn't a bit. It was like a little small bit. It was a lot of stuff.
It was a lot.
For me, I just never went into it like expecting it to make like a groundbreaking plot. I just went to it as like, all right, I'm about to see a bunch of battles. It's a tournament style thing, so it's like whatever, like a minimal, like not a in deep plot. It's like that's something to get the story moving forward.
Yeah.
So I guess that's for me. That's like why I just like enjoyed it for what it was. It's like, all right, cool. I had no problem with it.
Yeah, like round one of that tournament, that was chef's kiss. Like I have no issues with that. But everything after that, like they just.
It was like I blinked and like. I mean, the whole plot just went. She's like, I don't know what is going on.
We started on 1 and then we was on 59. Man, I was like, what?
Right, when they started introducing a lot of the I can't remember what they named, but anyway, the gods that they embody, and then he's the.
And another thing that they did was that they rearranged things and they skipped things too. Because I was trying to read along with the webtoon. Like they change and they skip a lot big.
All right. Okay, I didn't know that. But no, I know they left off some things. I didn't know they actually skipped things though. But that's interesting.
Yeah, like that whole fight between Jin and the Naruto guy.
The Naruto,
Yeah, Jin was supposed to lose that.
In the
Naruto guy.
Who's the Naruto? Oh, okay.
Yeah, his father was the Kyumi, so I call him Naruto.
He was Kurama.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, he was supposed to win that.
Interesting. So I wonder why they changed that. Listen, we need at one point like some studios just to come together and explain the decisions that they made, like and just why they made those decisions. Like they give a good,
like,
all right, like not even no, they actually did like there was articles of the director said like
I know
stuff like
the stupid art
the Promise Neverland. I need to know why.
Yeah,
like stuff like that. That's like I just need to know why.
Yeah,
what
Bones?
Still waiting for season 2 though. What y'all talking about? Season 2 ain't out yet.
You right. You right.
What are y'all talking about?
You right. Season 2 ain't out yet. But I just need to.
We probably dreamt out that whole thing. That was probably a nightmare that we collectively had, and we just.
Yeah, definitely.
They still working on the second.
From episode 1, I said this ain't the same anime I watched last week.
Oh,
man,
the energy, everything changed. I'm like, what?
Now that I think about it,
that was another one they overhyped.
That's probably the fastest anime I dropped. But to be fair, Vicky, they didn't allow you to see the things that made people even just to be fair, like they didn't allow you to see. But what I heard, they actually did in fact skip a ton of things.
And then and they did like a slideshow of all the things that we could have had.
That we were supposed to have.
That was so insulting. When I
was watching, episode. I was just like, wait, what's going on here?
Oh, you watched the end, Vicky?
Yeah,
Wait, you had even watched the end?
I watched the end. I had to.
I already started, so I was just gonna finish it.
That's the fastest anime ever dropped in my life. Congratulations.
It's like they say here are all the things that you could have had. Here are all things that you could have seen. But we won't give it to you. We'll just give it to you in a
I only heard about it. I only heard about it. That's crazy. But no, that's crazy. That's
I remember how the guy from Mother's Basement, like he had a huge meltdown.
Oh, Jeff. Jeff from Mother's Basement.
Yeah, Jeff from Mother's Basement.
Oh, this is a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did like a
I need
video
to watch that.
on it.
I assume
He talked about how Emma met God, and like they just put that in a slideshow for a quick second. He says she met God, and y'all just show that in a second in a slideshow.
That's disrespectful, though. That's disrespectful.
It was me. It really was me. Like they literally cut out my second favorite character.
Yeah. And it's even more interesting that the author themselves really signed off on that. It's like that's really disrespectful. I don't know what happened there, but I need.
That's horrible.
They show them a different anime, and they was like, "This is your season 2. This is your second season there." And then when they leave for the day, they say, "Hey, yo, run this other thing." That's definitely it.
Cut that out. Put this in.
They said we go plan B.
I've never seen anime get watched like that.
So he gone? Yeah, run the strip.
Yeah. What it is? What I call Goldie porn? That's what I call. Cut that out. Cut that out. We don't even run that. Hey, I don't believe it. That was they literally cut out the best arc,
literally.
What was going on in the meeting room? Like they say, but sir, this is the most anticipated arc ever. He said, yeah, well, throw it out.
We can give the fans what they want.
Emma being badass, throw it out.
You don't believe it.
Or we could be lazy and give them an original arc. So let's go with plan B.
I like that.
The original.
That sounds good. Let's rock with that.
Just fuck adapting the story that we were adapting in the first season.
Exactly.
We need to find someone we can talk to about this stuff.
They can say they don't need to see this.
This is
They don't need to see this.
They already read it. They don't need to see it.
Every time I think back to The Promised Neverland, I really can't believe it.
I know.
I really can't believe it.
Potential, man.
All my excitement for the second season, me denying myself and reading the manga just so I can see this animated going.
I know, Ray. I feel that for you, bro.
I wanted to punch air.
I felt that for you.
I wanted to punch air.
I felt that for you and Ashley.
Yo, anyway, I wanted to punch air.
Oh man!
Everybody I knew who watched season 1, I would say, do not watch season 2. Don't do that to yourself.
Season 2 doesn't exist. Even though you see season 2, wherever you watch your anime, if you see a season 2 in your for your promise, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Don't watch season 2. It don't exist. It doesn't.
Yeah,
exist.
That don't exist.
Don't watch.
If somebody tell you it exists, they lying to you.
Viewers and
they
listeners.
And your friend, they and your boyfriend, girlfriend, mommy, daddy, mommy, they lying to you.
I can't remember the studio who did The Promised Neverland. That's the thing.
They on my shit list. Don't worry about that.
Listen, I try to figure out no, I need to remember so I can mark that down. So it's like anything I see from there, it's like no, ignore. Ignore. I need to do that.
I really don't remember the studio that did that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't recall at all. What studio made that?
Made that? It's A1.
A1? No, it ain't A1. It ain't A1. A1 ain't that disrespectful.
As we all collectively search for that.
Ain't that disrespectful. Don't do A1 like that.
I'm gonna say right now.
Don't do it like that. If they're the culprit, then they get
Cloverworks. Okay.
That
Cloverworks.
explains it.
Okay.
That also explains why under a priority was such shit. That's why. They also did Wonder Egg priority. And they fucked up Wonder Egg priority too.
They made the Persona anime. See, okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. This makes all the sense in the world. Look at this.
I'm gonna have
And
to. Ace Attorney. Objection.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
I like
yeah,
that.
I like Ace Attorney. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did fairy tale too.
They did Darling in the Franxx. They did Darling in the
Which
Franxx.
fairy tale
It makes sense. They did Darling in the Franxx. It makes sense.
I know.
Even though Darling in the Franxx had so.
Hey, what?
Even though
that second half was trash.
Even though the second half was off, there was still. I can't defend this movie.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Darling in the Franxx is actually a mix between A1 Pictures, Trigger, and Cloverworks.
It should have been a mix of
Darling in the Franxx.
They fumbled the bag.
It was a mix. Especially the second half.
That's what I mean.
That was Cloverworks. That was Cloverworks part. That was their part.
They had me in the first half. They had me strong in the first half. And that second half.
Trigger had the first half.
That second half.
It was boom, aliens.
Hey, 02 is still best good.
Yeah, sure. I agree. Listen, I ain't gonna deny that. But that second half of the ranks, I
they did the billion, the Balance Unlimited one. The guy from Balance Unlimited with the guy from
the rich
last
guy.
year.
Oh, that was good. That was good. What his name was again?
So they have some redeeming qualities then.
Let me see.
They did
Horimiya
as well.
They did Horimiya?
Who they do Horimiya?
They don't make no sense. So why they wait? Listen, the studio don't make no sense.
All right, I gotta see.
The studio don't make no sense.
It's the staffing. You gotta see who was the director and who was the script. Daisuke.
Okay, I know I was pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know how you make horror. See, after T,
they also did Bunny Girl.
Horimiya was perfected.
Horimiya straightforward. That's probably why.
Horimiya was perfected.
They did Bunny Girl Senpai too.
But they adopt Horimiya like almost like word for word though.
But I heard that they did skip, so they did skip a few chapters to get.
Yeah, they did, but like honestly, it was perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect.
They love skipping chapters. So you're trying to say they learned their lesson from the season 2? That.
Now I have to look up the.
You say they love skipping chapters. They love skipping arcs. Wait,
wait. How was Bunny Girl Senpai? Was that actually
10 out of 10? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I love it. I haven't watched the movie yet, but I really love the anime. The anime was really 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. My was best girl of 2019.
2018 actually.
Whatever year it was. So yeah, she was
the best girl of that
year. She was best girl.
I gotta check that out. I have not checked. I gotta check that out.
It will hit you in the field.
It's one of those.
I think that didn't get me more than
was so good.
I was like, no,
Pancreas.
Oh yeah, we have.
Yeah, I think that else get me except for that.
We doing a watch party for that. We have to.
Yes, we do. Yeah. We have to do that.
Because I haven't watched Pancreas yet either.
I see you all gonna cry on screen.
There we go. We gotta cry together. You gotta watch that.
No, they can cry on screen. I already cried. I cried again.
Watch you cry again. Who wants to make a bet that Omar cries again?
Y'all ain't gonna see.
I believe you. When Baji died.
Oh, that's Baji, babe.
I don't want it to break until we can get it.
That's Baji, babe. Anyway, I don't know if I want to talk about Tokyo Avengers,
But
No.
we got to do it. We got to do it because that's a perfect segue.
Later, dude.
That's a perfect segue into our anime reviews. So since we didn't hear, let's talk about it. Season
Tokyo
finale for Tokyo Revengers. Let's get into it.
I watched it. So I'll be quiet
I
for a
just
second.
They like Mark for that.
Who would like to start? Who
They
would like
like
to
Mark for that fight.
Yay!
Okay, go ahead. Stop. Stop it, Danny. Yeah, go ahead.
I
Start.
just like first I just like how they will always remind us that Takemichi messed up big time with the bloody Halloween fight. Because even Takemichi like remind us say, "Oh, I messed that up." I was like, "Yeah, you did." And then the episode was really good. The episode was really good, but like Takemichi is still such a stupid protagonist. Jesus. Cause like we're at the end, we're at the end of the episode, right? Homeboy, like homeboy, like oh god, what's his name? Kisaki. Am I saying the
Kisaki?
name?
Yeah.
Kisaki. Yeah, sorry.
That bastard,
Yeah.
Kisaki.
Like Kisaki is like the bad guy. You got so much warnings about him. So why would you
I
go?
said the same thing.
Why would you go
I said
sit and
the
take a fucking drink with him? Like really?
I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
I want y'all to know, out of everything I've ever watched and read, I hate Kisaki more than anybody I've ever hated before in my life.
Agreed. I'm the same way.
Yeah, I hate him so much. I hate him so much.
Anytime he comes on the screen, I get that.
And I get mad too.
I get mad.
Me too.
I get
Me too.
absolutely mad.
I hate him so much. And it's just that it makes me hate Takemichi more for like believing in him, like and sitting down. The soon as homeboy came on screen, say, "Hey, Takemichi, how about you come? Why don't you both of you guys come with me for a second?" I was like, nope, don't y'all do it. And Takemichi's like, okay, and they go. He say, "Hey, let's have some drinks." Okay.
Literally, that was it.
I knew that block of ice had some type of poison or something in it because I was like,
yeah, this
like
this
why?
This
I like how it ended. I like how
that's a serious cliffhanger, Vicky.
I know, I love it.
Serious. Listen,
I love it.
and I think you're gonna really like this episode too, Vic, because this episode is what I really like when Tokyo Revengers does stuff like this. This is when I really like the series.
Yeah.
Episodes like this is when I really like the series. But even to go off what you're saying, April, even before that with Takemichi, here's my thing, right? If Baji left with dying, we're saying Kisaki is the enemy, right?
Yes.
Take care of Tomen. Take care of all of them. Why would you not tell Mikey, hey, Mikey, guess what Baji told me? Kisaki is the enemy. Be wary of Kisaki. I don't understand how he does not apply basic logic sometimes.
He is so stupid.
I don't get it.
He infuriates me as a protagonist. He infuriates me so much. Like if it wasn't for the side characters, like I would not watch it.
No, I definitely said like the other day, he is only a device used for the viewers and the readers to see what happens within the story, and not him so much moving the story along himself. Because everyone else around him,
are much stronger characters than him.
Yes, far better. Like he's just our eyes. That's it. And it's like, other than that, no, I him as a main character is so annoying. Like,
yes,
but out of doubt annoying. But this episode hit in so many ways, especially the second half. Yeah. We got to see a lot of the older members older in the future.
He looks so good.
I was when the time jumped to him, how Takemichi looked. And then it showed his crew. I was like, "What the hell is happening?" I was so confused. I was so confused.
Like, look at y'all looking nice.
I was like, and then they actually look like killers. That's the first.
Yeah. It's like I want to see future Mikey so bad, but every time he goes back to the future, they always have some type of dumb excuse of why Mikey is absent. Either because like this time around, Mikey is missing. Okay, sure. But I think Mikey might be dead in a ditch somewhere, because like they say, Draken was executed. So I feel like Mikey wouldn't be too far. like from that situation. So I
That's
think in
really
that
interesting.
future scenario, I think
Yeah,
Mikey might be in a ditch somewhere
yeah.
or underwater with cement blocks tied to his feet. I just want to see future Mikey, man. Just let me see future Mikey.
Oh,
Is it so hard?
um, we also in this episode. Oh man, in this episode 2, and we saw them. Tolman make a decision. Mikey make a decision
Yeah.
that he recruited Valhalla, which I expected, and oh my
Yeah.
god, I mean I can't believe, but it's like they made Takamichi first division captain.
I was shocked. I was like, holy
I was,
shit.
I was like, I don't know. If I was in that division, I was like, I quit. This is my resignation. But
I'd be like,
it's,
Mikey.
it's whatever. But no,
I'd
yeah,
be like, Mikey, I know I'm gonna get punched in the face and in the gut for this, but are you sure about this decision?
at all. I'm like, but that's what it is. It what it is. So we got
Mhm.
improvement there, at least in his plan to do whatever. But then we jump back, and then we got like you started to talk about the interaction with Kisaki, with him and
Yeah.
Sifuyu, and then we got into some like serious cliffhanger territory
Oh
to where I
no.
left. The cliffhanger for this, the ending of this finale would really, really,
It's really good.
if you are enjoying this series, like that definitely left you. It's like, okay, I need season immediately.
That was a very good way to end the season. Very
Yeah,
good way to end the season.
and I love when Tokyo Avenger does that. Like I love when they give backstory and they give a lot of story
Yeah.
to characters and they start to move and progress things along, and you get to see more of the secrets. And we got and getting answers. I'd say that, and we get answers as well.
Yeah.
So, for me,
I have some questions too, cause
uh,
Kasuki, did I say the name right again? Yeah. He also like before he
Kisaki.
Kisaki. Sorry, see, I hate him
Isaki
so much that I
Tetana.
can't remember his name properly. Like he did say before he shot the gun, he did call Takamichi his hero. So I guess we're gonna soon figure
Mm-hmm.
out what else did Takamichi do. Because listen, if
True.
if homeboy was supposed to die and I found Takamichi safe, it might be like, Takamichi, what the fuck are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't, and they don't hesitate to show
Yeah.
the show the violence either. Like I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's it.
Oh,
Like I was actually a bit
homeboy
shocked
die. I
when
was so
he
mad.
shot him in the leg. I was like, oh.
I know.
I was like, oh.
That's when you know shit getting
I was like, oh. I
serious.
was like, yeah. I was like, oh, this real. This
Yeah.
real. Like this getting real. Like, oh, oh. I was like, all right. And Tifa and I'm like, oh, oh. I was like, okay, this all right. I see where this is going.
And then homeboy gets shot in the head. I was like, no. I was like,
Yeah,
no.
that hurt my soul. That's
I was like, no, I was really starting to like him, and just, jeez. He went out like a G though. He say, Takamichi, listen to my last words, damn it.
And he went to that. But
He
wow,
is
what do you got to say
definitely
about?
one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
Oh, what I know. Sifu will give him like one of those easily. Him and Bazi,
yeah.
but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think of the episode, though, Ma?
They like Man's body and it.
Did you start reading the manga?
Yeah,
I did, but they still like Man.
both of us did.
I haven't started reading it yet.
We will not say anything, but both of us definitely, because I already had
section.
regardless of the how it ended, I already had plans to read the manga after the season ended.
I'm
Same.
definitely reading it now.
Same.
But boy,
I had plans as well, but I was just waiting on it to
I can't
finish.
sit and wait for it to come back after that.
yo, y'all in for a ride. That's all that's all I would say. Y'all
Yeah.
in for a ride. Like really like off the road, man. But since this is the last episode, the season finale, I would definitely, for me, I'd give the season an 8.5. And it only gets an 8.5 and not like a 9 for me, only because I just can't deal with Takamichi as a main character. Because I was thinking that over for a while, like between like an 8 and 9, so I just landed on 8.5.
Yeah, I don't think it deserves a 9 either. I think I agree 8 to 8.5 as well for me, because again, like for me, I'm like the anime has to have a good protagonist for me, man, and like
Agreed.
especially since we're following you most of the time, I can't have you like he pissed me off almost every single episode. I can. So Takemichi, thank once again you have ruined another you have ruined something else. Oh god.
I give it a 9 because
I give it
even
an
though
8.
Takamichi
All right.
was awful,
Uh-huh.
all of the side characters more than made up for it, in my opinion.
Well, that's why I landed on 8.5. That's why I
Yeah.
landed on the middle ground. Everyone definitely made up for it.
Yeah.
Sidewise, and I did
And
enjoy
then some.
outside
And
of
then
like
some.
maybe a few. I would say a few, maybe 1 or 2 episodes. That's like
There
all right.
wasn't a single episode I didn't enjoy a lot.
I was. It was no episode I
What
didn't enjoy, but there were
what
definitely
episode
episodes
was
where I
that?
just like, all right, like it
I
was
think
just
that's
right.
that
Okay.
episode when Draka and Mikey came to Takemichi's house and then they just fucked up all of Takemichi's stuff.
That's probably the funniest episode.
That was funny. That
Yeah.
was
That was a
hilarious.
funny episode.
Funniest episode.
When I watched the season final, but I do still think that my favorite episode is that the episode with the brother when they went back, well, when they
Same.
that backstory episode. I think
Same.
that is still my
Mhm.
favorite.
Yeah, that's mine as well. That's definitely.
But
my
I'm a
favorite.
sucker for backstory, so I am biased with that one.
My favorite episode is a tie between the one when
But you was
they
showing us the
had,
actions when Mikey was
yeah,
kicking.
yeah, that one,
Yeah, we figured.
and then the episode with Baji and Chief Yu's backstory.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah, that
right,
was a
yeah.
good one
Oh, that
too.
was good. That was good.
Yeah,
Like I said,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
I did like
Revengers,
that backstory episode as
I
well.
think that might be my favorite.
I definitely feel like that's when Tokyo Revengers is at its best. Like I said,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Yeah, but overall, great season, great series. Great adduction to the anime community.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't wait for the second season.
Yeah.
When it's announced.
Whenever it comes out.
Yeah, whenever it comes out. Probably I don't know. Probably the same time next year.
Oh, I'm not watching season 2 because I'm not going through what I went through again.
I have to see it. I have.
I'm not
I
watching
really
season
have
2.
to pick up. I really have to pick
I'm not
up.
watching season 2.
Yes, y'all do. Y'all do. Listen, if you read manga, if you like manga and you like Tokyo Revengers, I definitely encourage anyone watching and listening to this
Dude, and
to
y'all know
read
I was
to pick up
burning
manga.
through manga like that, man.
Oh, you will. Trust me, you will. You will burn through this. I am almost caught up, and I just started.
Yeah,
I am
me
almost
too.
caught up. So
Me too.
there's that. But let's get on to another big episode this week. Even though this series has one more episode to go, but I mean we practically at the end anyway, so we can just let's go and stuff that. My Hero Academia, episode 24. Safe to say,
Hey guys, what season is it?
season 5.
Season 5.
No, nigga. I mean, who was season?
Oh,
is
wait, in Shigaraki season. In Shigaraki,
Yeah.
I might as well let y'all know. The
Shigaraki
cover for this episode is going to involve Shigaraki. I might as well let y'all know we in Shigaraki season right now. I'm happy to say, at least for me, the backstory paid off. I was pleased. I was pleased with this episode wholeheartedly from start to finish.
Really good, really good.
From start to finish.
Oh my
Again,
god, animation was so good this
it
episode.
was
Like
the
that.
fact.
My favorite part is like when he was destroying everything and Destro was trying to escape. I was like, that animation was so damn good. That segment was so good.
Like
Really
I'm
good.
even I would almost like to say I enjoyed this reveal and his awakening
Yeah.
more in the anime. Like I felt the music was on point. Like the animation was on point. Can I just say, for me, My Hero has one of the best voice acting casts for anime. They definitely have one that every time, especially when it comes to emotional scenes and like stuff like episodes like this, like they do a really great job. So I enjoyed everything about this episode. This definitely again emphasized why for me Shigaraki is one of my favorite villains right now and like one of my favorite villain origin stories.
Mhm.
like any character, because it's actually tragic and sad, and it makes you feel for him,
Yeah.
and it makes you look at him more than just like a villain, like in what he's doing, and then it actually makes you conflicted, and this is the point for me where it emphasized like why I like my hero so much, because
Mhm.
it takes away a lot of the regular, oh well, he's a villain, you're supposed to hate him, or he's a hero, you're supposed to love him, like, it meshed stuff together where it's like
Yeah.
you see what the hero society does and why it's bad and why not everything about it is good, and you see the corruption that happens there, and you see like every villain isn't just made to be a villain, like stuff happens to it, so you actually end up liking the villains, and you like you
Mhm.
start to root for them a bit. And so for me, anybody who can do like that, like write that kind of narrative, like it's definitely giving me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like,
this episode was really well done, and
yeah.
I give them major props for this.
Yeah. Because I like how, like, what My Hero does is, like, it makes us show that the real villain is the people, like, the normal people and
Yeah.
society
Mhm.
itself. Because, like, especially, like, when that scene with Shigaraki, like, when he was little, like, his hands were bleeding, and, like, you saw just, like, people just walking past him, avoiding him and stuff. Like, I could
Minding their
really,
business.
Right. The
you
one
could
lady came
really,
and approached him. It's like he saw his eyes, like, you know what?
I
Someone can come and help
know.
you. That's fine. That's
Like,
fine.
my heart broke
You're
because, like, I understand, like, what he was saying, like, lost her child and no one
right. Hmm.
came to their aid. Like, I can understand, like, you really understand and sympathize with his hate for society and just wanting to destroy everything. Like,
Yeah.
you really sympathize with him for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And he said something in this episode too that made you think, is like, what if, like, do you think he would have had a chance to actually be hero and good if someone had actually just came there and it's like, hey,
I know,
do you
just
need
stopped
help?
and help. But,
Like,
like, the wrong person stopped to
came and
help him.
stopped it. Yeah.
The
Oh my.
wrong person, like,
And it really shows all for one is like the embodiment of evil
yeah,
in all sense of it, because you really got to see like how he molded and manipulated
yeah.
Shigaraki and pushed him into being the person that he is. Like, yeah, like him finding him was like really
And,
was
like,
like no
he just
path for him,
loves
path for
to
that.
take advantage
He does.
of the
And people?
cracks and of the
Yeah.
cracks in the system and society.
Hmm.
He really loves to take advantage of that because, like, if you because I can't remember what did he say. I think he said something later on in the manga about gosh, I can't remember what he said. He said something along the lines of because of how society is, people like him could takes advantage of that
Yeah,
situation.
yeah, yeah. Because it shows like to see
Mhm.
the hero society has cracks, and like even with this like whole, because we're seeing the battle between the League of Villains and the Liberation Army, right?
Mm-hmm.
We get the conclusion that even with the Liberation Army, like, they're not wrong. Even their cause is just, because at the end of the day, they feel as though people should be able to use their
Yeah,
powers freely, because it's just not a power. It's literally a part of them. It's
yeah,
a part of what makes them them. So it's like it shouldn't be
Mhm.
fair that you should be fined for holding, for not for holding, but for using something that is you, you know.
yeah,
And it shows like it's only used for corruption, and it's only used like the benefit of self and the people. So it's like they want to be liberated from that. So it's like even with that as a just cause, so it's like nothing is really nothing is black and white in the series. I didn't say that.
no.
Nothing's black
It's
and
like
white
it
in the
really
series.
shows like what happens like when you suppress the people. Like if you keep suppressing and pushing it down, and then like it explodes, and like especially like in instances with Toga, because that's why like it's kind of like what like looking back at it now, like with the whole Liberation Front, like the characters sort of like embodied that situation. Like when you keep suppressing something, or when a group of people keep telling you to don't do this and don't do that, you see it sort of like have negative consequences. You see it with Toga, because with Toga, like she had to hold back her bloodlust, and then that
Mm-hmm.
exploded with her um attacking her classmate, and then it also happened with oh, we can't talk about Dabby's backstory yet, but
No,
like
no,
it
no, no,
happened
no,
with
no, no.
Dabby. Like we're not gonna
But I mean, at this point, a lot of
yeah.
people have
Everyone
have
knows,
guessed.
and
Like
I mean, like
it's
it's
everyone is,
so
Yeah.
easy.
even anime only. It's like, yeah,
It's
they've
so
guessed.
easy. It's so
Yeah,
easy. But
it's easy to pick up.
yeah, I'm not gonna spoiled. But for people who are like
Or I haven't caught up, like, really.
who
Yeah,
hasn't caught on.
that's fine.
But
That's
yeah,
fine.
it happens with, and then like it also happens with Shigaraki because like all of this was boiling up to him, and then like it ended up with him losing his family because of it. So
Yeah, they're the embodiment of
all
all it takes
was
is one
so
bad
good.
day. They're really delivering embodiment of all it takes is one bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this episode, like I
I
said,
can't wait for Dobby backstory to get animated.
I
uh,
know.
trust me,
Can't
all of us
wait.
can. Like that entire time, I'll be the entire time.
I've heard
I'm looking forward to it.
like the play would happen, but I want to see it animated.
Oh, listen.
It's very emotional.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that because I know it's going to be. I know it's going
I
to be.
just how everyone reacted to Dobby's reveal, and everyone's like, "Oh no, really? I'm so shocked and surprised."
But you know what? Harden did a good job because of even though we knew it was coming,
Yeah,
he still did a good job of executing it,
of
of
the
making
reveal.
it right, of making it interesting.
Because like you want
At
to know
least.
why and how, like
Yeah, and that was the main thing, and then you really realize like heroes really ain't shit in this anime. Like at the end of the day, like even though they're heroes, like they're not at all. They're not at all. But
oh man,
moving with the episode 2, we get to see now the end of the battle between Shigaraki and Ridestro. Shigaraki is now reawakened. He has all of his memories. He has
looking good.
I was to say yes. He has new clothes, new drip. Like he looks like a whole new man. Like he's more intimidating. This is where Shigaraki really gained my respect, and I felt him as a
looks so.
I
never said this for Shigaraki before, but I was like, "Damn, you looking good."
They get it. No, listen. There are people who love Shigaraki prior to this. But the harder, like, I'm judging.
Yeah.
If you were watching this or listening to this, just know I am judging you. If you love Shigaraki and that fangirlish way prior to this season, I am judging you because there's absolutely no.
We have some very dark people in the My Hero Academia fandom that it'll take a whole episode to talk about them. There are some people like who ship some of the most darkest of things.
The randomness of things. What other things though?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh god, the All Might ships. Like, oh Jesus, why?
We ain't getting that.
We're not getting into that.
No.
Moving on.
But overall, now that we've gotten MVA and its completion, and we've seen this, the people that we've watched, one more. But yeah, but that's pretty much the end of MVA as a whole. What are our thoughts on season 5 now? Like, how are we feeling rating wise from where we were prior to where we are now? I was gonna say like. Season 5 can get an 8 from me now. Season 5 can definitely get an 8 from me.
Yeah, they're gonna get 8 from me.
Season get an 8 from me.
They would have gotten a 9 if like the first if like they didn't drag on that Endeavor arc. If they didn't drag on that Endeavor arc, and if they executed better, like if they didn't show something from MVA within the Endeavor arc, I think it would have been better that way. So like it'll still get 8 from me.
All right, Omar. Same 8.
Well, 8.5.
Oh, you were in the 8.5. Okay. So Shigaraki's backstory really did it for you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have that much of a problem with the season in its entirety. You know, like
I didn't.
Yeah. So.
Because
my only thing is that I just, like April said, I wish they didn't show certain things from MBA as early as they did.
All right.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's definitely fair enough. I guess that was definitely showing that they weren't skipping the arc, but they were reordering it. I just did it's like, it's like, because if they had just did it without this, like, so where's the MBA? So it's like, whoa, what's going on? So I guess that was their way of saying, like, we're not forgetting it, but we're just moving stuff around. So that's fine. Vicky, you don't have a score yet, or you gotta see?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh yeah,
I watched the episode already. But yeah, it's not been a day.
Cool. All right, sounds fair. See, all right, not a bad season. About to be a season. I'm looking forward. season 6. I must say, personally, hope that they slow down on the movies a bit to give the season much more attention because we're moving into some deeper stuff. But I'm still looking for
fillers. We don't need no fillers next season. Let's just get.
Speaking of the movie, it's coming out next month, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. We need to start hitting up Fusion and be like, hey, y'all gotta make sure y'all have this. By 12 now, we can do this. Like,
real talk.
We can do this. We can do this. We really gotta do it.
We can. Yes, we can.
So this week, another anime ended. One of our favorites for the season. I can say collectively, Vanitas. The first half of Vanitas has ended. How you guys feeling about Vanitas? And its first core season ending.
It was great, very great. I think I gave it a 9.
Me too.
Vanitas taking out a 9.
I think every episode was so good. I don't think there was an episode that I wasn't satisfied with. So consistently, every episode was good. Animation wise, characters, acting, music, everything was great.
I scared for season 2 because I don't know what that nigga did to Noe, but
I know, right?
I need to know.
I have a feeling that
I need to know
that task that he is going to be forced to do is probably him killing Vanitas.
Right?
Feel like that's
right.
You do know at the beginning, because you remember at the beginning of the season, like the end of the first episode, Noe does say that he will slay Vanitas.
Yeah.
I'm able to say they never touched on it in this first half, so that's probably definitely going to get. But I don't know.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Noe wants to suck Vanitas' blood. All of a sudden, I was like, that's kind of fishy. That's suspicious.
That's the shipping.
I want to know about your past.
That's the shipping part. No, yeah, definitely. I definitely want to know about Vanitas' past much more.
Yeah.
I hope we get into that a lot more in season 2. But that's technically not season 2, the second go. It's technically not season 2. Yeah, but the second go. I hope we get into more of that. But Vanitas is for me. Vicky, you didn't watch Vanitas yet, did you?
Nah.
Shouldn't that have been on it?
That's a Friday anime. See how we figure you out?
Watching it in order.
I haven't watched it at all.
Oh.
Wait, you haven't been watching Vanitas at all?
Vicky,
you've been on the poster on this part all this time.
I said it from last episode. I don't speak about Vanitas because I haven't watched it.
Why the Vicky, I thought you was watching Vanitas. Oh yeah, you did. Why you stop Vanitas yet, Vicky? What's going on? What up?
Wow. It was on my list to start when the season began.
That's powerful.
That's really powerful. That's deep. That's deep as hell.
What I recommend to you this season?
I don't even know. I don't know. Let me see.
As he goes to Omar's recommendations for this season.
Don't forget, Omar was pushing the detective was already dead.
Oh! Listen, see, but I almost forgot. Omar, since I have not finished. And these two dropped it. These two dropped it. You're the only one here who finished. That also ended this season. Go ahead.
Yeah.
This is your time. Talk to us about that. Let's
go. So basically, what had happened was we got the full backstory as to what happened to what her name is again? Cestia?
I don't know her name. I didn't make it to the first episode.
Anyway, the detective girl, the silver character. We have a whole backstory as to how she died and then like what happened to her heart. Well, how the girl got her heart basically. So the organization that they've been fighting this whole time, there was like this operative that they would send to like assassinate people. But this person was essentially like a heartless like being that they created basically.
Okay.
And said person is the one who killed the detective and put her heart inside of their body. But there was another twist in regards to this character because um, they took in like this little girl who couldn't remember um, who she was, but all she knew was that she was like the same age as them or some shit like that. And it turns out that she was essentially the same person as the operative guy who the organization was sending to kill her. So like whenever like that personality goes to sleep, the evil personality will come out. So long story short, when the detective's heart came into that body, it was essentially like three different people sharing one body, and the girl personality got overwritten by the detective's personality and the evil person personality, but then they like it was weird, but like they basically created that all three of them joined in the same body, created the personality that we know was the black haired girl basically.
Why are you laughing?
Oh no, it's
Because it's so complicated, mate. It's not trust me. It's just convoluted in a sense.
It's convoluted. So like you're trying to say
It's still it was still
trash.
No. The story behind the detective herself and the black haired girl, like everything involved in that is convoluted because it's just like or what it was the evil person body first, then when the evil personality goes sleep, it's the pink haired girl, and then the pink haired girl go on sleep forever, and the evil personality come back, and then he takes the detective heart, and that alter all of their personalities into one new personality, which is the black haired girl. Um, the detective can take over her body. Like it's so convoluted, mate.
Okay, so and all of that happened in the season finale, pretty much.
No. All that happened is in the last 4 episodes.
So, all right. I guess with all that said, did the season finale do it for you? Okay. I'm asking. Wow. I have not watched it. I want to know.
What would you rate it?
Was she rated just like an 8 or something?
It was one of those like read the light novel type endings.
If you enjoyed it, you rated how you enjoyed it.
Oh, I gave it a 7. He gave it a 7.
So
Right there.
Seven is fair though.
Bam, right there. Solid 7.
7 is fair though. 7 is fair. I'm gonna watch it. I'm still gonna watch it and see how it.
I wasted my time with that.
You tell us how that goes, Javon. You tell us.
I will definitely come. I'll definitely come back on this pod.
I'm not wasting
and say if I am on either
anyway,
side or on the side.
Long story short, they didn't defeat the organization, and there's still more left for them to do in regards to taking them down, and that's how it ended basically.
So you think it's getting a second season?
I highly doubt that.
Hey, you would be shocked. Hey, listen.
I'm glad I saved my time.
I know, right?
You'd be shocked. Certain days get a second season, be like, how? But it's what it is. It's what it is.
If that gets season two, above many things that deserve the season 2, I will be utterly shocked.
Oh, speaking of season 2, I know we never mentioned it. But Yashihime's second season is going to start this upcoming series as well. If you have not watched, so get on Yashihime if you're a fan of Inuyasha. Please get into that.
Oh, and for those that use the Viz Media app, Mail is now on the app, but it's going to be like a
Mail.
Yeah. Oh, Mayo? I think I'm pronouncing it wrong.
I'm like, what? What is that?
I mean, the
My
So she's talking about the series.
This is the series that MAO, not MEL. The series that the writer for Inuyasha created.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, the manga.
What's that?
I said Viz Media. But yeah, it's on there now. But it's like a volume purchase thing, so they're gonna be doing it by volume. So every volume that comes out, they're gonna sell it on there digitally for you to purchase it.
All right.
I mind that.
All right. Oh, and has there been any news on the new manga for the author for Full Metal Alchemist? I think I haven't seen
Not
it.
yet.
I'm
Not
All right,
yet.
I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really
Listen,
looking
when
forward
that
Yeah,
drop,
me too.
when my queen drop it, I will read it.
to that.
My queen.
He didn't recommend anything to me this season. Let me see. Yeah, he didn't say anything.
He was Vicky. He was recommending
That's
the detective was already dead.
no, I wasn't me. No, I wasn't. But
Hey, I
that's
think I feel
talking.
like we all wanted to watch it this season and just didn't find out for a lot of us.
No.
That's really what it was.
I got you next season, though, Vicky. Don't worry.
Another anime that got a second season, which is could be some news, but I didn't watch yet. I didn't start it. I do plan to. The Duke is dead. I think that's it.
He is not dead.
The,
But I know what you mean. I know. I know what you mean.
He's
I
not
know
dead.
exactly what you mean.
But yeah.
He has the curse on him. He has the curse on him. Where if he
He's
every
not
time he
dead. That
touches
was
die.
Show's boy.
Oh, so you watched the Duke? I think it this week.
Yeah.
What's it
All
called?
right. Well, get that.
It's
Go ahead.
Shinny Yami something like that. I don't know. But basically it's about this guy. I loved it. He is this guy. He is trapped in this castle because everything he touches dies. So he gets taken care of by his family's butler, and
Oh, is that
the
the
family.
girl who had the big boobs?
Yeah, the blonde girl.
Oh, I
Yeah,
I love that's how you remember.
it's a really cute series.
They were promoting it like that.
It's a really cute series. The interactions between the characters are very nice.
All right.
There's a mystery. There's two mysteries. The first one is how they gonna break the curse that's on the main character. And then the second one is what happened to the girl, the maid girl's mummy, because she just disappeared, but they think she's dead. But we actually know that she's not dead. And that one, I don't know when season 2 coming out. But
I thought
season 2 got announced. Yeah, season 2 got announced already that it's getting a season 2. It doesn't
I
say.
was scrolling through trying to find it.
Yeah.
It ended today. But yeah, we need to figure out what happened to the witch that put the curse on the main character, and then why the main female character's mummy is captured by this other witch, basically, and why they pretending like she did.
All right.
So, but there's a romance between them. That's like they both openly admitted to loving each other already. She is trying to seduce this man at every turn. I know. He can't do nothing. I do. I love romance. I love romance.
Take that. You think he just like showing it in Mecca?
Exactly. Exactly.
Be careful with that camera, boy. Be careful with that camera.
No. That's not happening again. That is not happening again. Calm down.
56, 50.
Calm down.
56.
So yeah, I think that's everything.
That's the title of the episode. All right. So at any other episode this week, for anything that's of note that we should talk about? Because I didn't get.
For Remake Your Life, they confirmed the theory of mine. The lolly girl, she is involved with the. She's a lolly Ricky. What are you talking about?
What is she? What is she?
Anyways,
I just wanted to tell you, remember the lolly girl?
She is a lolly. But anyway, we got confirmation that she is involved with the time travel. So we're gonna see where that leads to for the finale next week.
Ooh. I really need to catch up.
We have a lot. Yeah, definitely we have a finale for a lot of the stuff this next week. So
Kagaki had a very good episode.
Who's that?
Kagaki Shoujo.
Ooh, that's another one I have to start. Like that.
Yes, it's because like right now they're doing auditions for Romeo and Juliet, and it's very cool to see everyone's different versions of the different characters and like their arcs finally coming. like because I think the finale is coming up soon, I believe. So because we're
All right.
about to see Sasa, because she auditioned as Tybalt like earlier on in the season, and the teacher hated it. Well, he didn't hate it, but like he said that she was copying someone else's version of Tybalt. So now we're gonna see her version of Tybalt
Mm.
next week. I'm like, oh, I can't fucking wait.
Oh,
Okay.
there's one more thing I want to point out on the Ethan, the latest
Oh
episode.
yeah.
Oh, is this
Like,
the last week or is next week?
I don't think it's the last week, but I
No,
just like to
it
say
has.
that
How much more episodes this has?
I just like to say that all of them there was fucking a lot in this new episode.
Wait, what? I didn't watch it. What happened? What happened this episode?
Wait, they
Oh.
bruh, they was fucking like,
You mean that literally?
literally. It
This is how.
was
They didn't
This is
show it. They
they
didn't
didn't
show
show
it,
it,
like
but we know.
but like you can
We
hear
know.
one,
it.
but
Yeah.
one
No.
question: does this have anything to do with the demon girl?
No, not me too.
No,
Not
because
me
I
too.
think
I am
I
shocked.
think like there are two
I am
pairs
shocked
of
and equally disappointed. But go
there
on.
are two pairs of demons. Like they're both of them. Like two of these pairs, they're off on their own,
Uh-huh.
doing their thing, and like both of them, like both pairs are having lots of sex going
Having
on.
sex.
Bruh, it was one time
Is this motherfucker?
they
Remember,
switched they switched to one pair and all we could hear was the noise and sweet.
Yeah,
Yo,
Wait, what?
so watch Ethan. Ethan is
like my favorite part of that
Yo.
episode is like when they were in the hotel room and homeboy came to kill them, and like he was knocking on for was it room service? Say hey,
Yeah,
room
yeah.
service. And like they have the knife smile. If they say hey, we're here with your room service, and then he just kicked them off.
Ethan is a really wild anime. Like this is
It
the,
is so
This
wild.
this is another one that's I feel is very underrated this season that a lot of people should be watching. Like
Yes,
this
I
is a
think-
wild
yes,
anime.
Because I
And
think
it's really
some
good.
people might be like some people might not be used to the art style, but like once you
I like
get
it, though.
used to it, I love it. I
Yeah.
love the art style.
yeah.
I think it's very unique. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
different, unique, and like it's just like you just like for people who are not used to. Once you get used to it, and you get into the wild story that this is, it's wild and it's crazy, and you're gonna have a fun ride.
Yeah, man.
Alright, cool. I like that a lot. All right. So that's Ethan. Yeah, check though. I really do think Ethan is getting next week. Oh, I didn't watch Fina today. I don't know if anyone else watched Fina, but I didn't watch Fina.
Well,
I haven't watched Fina yet.
has like about 2
I
more
watched
seasons
Fena.
left.
Not y'all didn't watch Fena?
And oh shit,
No,
Fenna,
I
we need
didn't
to talk
get-
about Fenna. We need to talk about Fenna.
Wow.
We need to talk about that.
Wow.
Sorry.
Sounds like I really should have watched Fina.
Oh my god.
It
This
sounds like
The
episode-
second half of that episode
Sounds
was
like I really missed
shocking.
an episode.
The
Oh, really?
second half of that episode was shocking.
Yes.
Tell me more.
You think
We
I don't
found
want
out
to
who was
spoil
behind.
April.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah,
So
but
who goes
you think you remember the other pirate ship? Do you think that all of those people are dead?
I don't
You mean with the
think
girl? The
I don't know
girl?
what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
You mean
What are you talking about, Javon?
You said the other pirate ship. Do you mean
What
the
are you
women?
talking about, Javon?
Oh, I think they're talking about another. They're talking about something else. You won't know until you watch the episode.
No. I mean,
No, you said there was
I-
another pirate ship, so I'm like, are you
yeah.
talking?
April know what I'm talking about. Don't worry.
Yeah,
about it.
Is there
No, but I thought you were asking me a
pirate
question.
ship
I
other
think
than
like,
the
I
girl?
think
Yeah, I thought she was asking me a question. That's why it's like, do you mean?
Oh,
No,
gosh,
no,
I
no,
think-
no.
Okay, all right, cool. All right.
I think there's gonna be at least one survivor, and at least one, and I know who that one
What
survivor
the
is
hell
gonna
happened
be.
this episode?
And you know who that one survivor is going to be because like that person is not going to go down that easily. So I
Yeah.
don't think that they're dead.
I think it's gonna be at least 3.
Three.
Because
Oh,
yeah, because there was one who fell like downstairs off the top there,
yeah,
and
Yeah,
then
they did.
and then I feel like they could save another one
probably.
just to like make it like a trio.
So do we get more got answers this episode as well? And
Yeah.
we got some
backstory and
answers.
serious.
Like we
Yeah.
figured out who really attacked like the ship that Fennel was on.
I mean,
like, when
early
she was
on in the
younger.
season. Okay,
like,
cool. All right, all right.
The
first
flash.
episode.
Remember the flashback when we saw
Yeah,
how she got to the
yeah,
island?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. We know who attacked that ship.
yeah, we know who
who
it's
did
All
that.
right, all right, cool.
Yeah.
That is shocking. Oh my! Let me just say, okay, like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but a ship is going to explode and go down. How that was animated, that was so good. Oh my
Bro,
god, that was
when the
animated so
squad
good.
come on the boat and they was carried on by, that was animated.
Yes.
Wait.
All right, all right, all right.
God.
So overall, this was a really good week for Frenno. Again, like
It
I'm
was.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Always.
Animation,
display like
music,
there, display like there, display like there.
animation, music,
And I mean,
character,
it's going up
voice
and up and up.
acting. Jeez. Oh my god. This
Mm-hmm.
episode was so
Definitely.
good. Oh my god, this episode was so damn good. I enjoyed this episode so much.
So out of 10, what would you give this episode?
That explosion, oh my gosh, they did that so good. And then the music after, like the aftermath of that, like the horror, like when the horror sinks in, like and how powerful that said weapon is. Oh my god.
So out of 10, what would you give the episode?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I probably would give that a 10.
Damn.
A 10 or a 9. I'll probably give that a 10 or a 9, but like that's
Yeah.
that's a high
All right.
rate.
I had no complaints with that episode.
No complaints. Jesus,
Wait, so does it? Let me ask this question: does it beat that episode of Tokyo Revengers?
Yes.
Why are you trying to go there?
No,
Why are you trying to go there?
answer my question, boy.
Yes.
Does it
That's episode. That was episode 7.
Don't bullshit us, Omar.
Does it beat that
Don't
episode of
bullshit
Tokyo
us.
Revengers?
Don't bullshit us.
I like it equally with that episode.
Stop bullshit.
All right.
Stop it. Stop
So
it.
we've
Stop
come to the end
Ray.
of the Otaku Summit
Ray.
podcast.
Oh
It's
my.
mine. It's mine.
Omar, you have to, Omar, listen. There are times that you have to accept that something is better than something that's fucking bad. I'm just saying. Even though that
Something is trash.
even though
I like
that episode of
So you like it equally?
I like it equally.
I'm gonna watch this episode.
Omar, I can see the
I know.
pain in your
And
face
I'm gonna see.
when you say I
We can
like
find out. No, we can find out. We can find out.
it.
We can find out. We can find out.
A lot of people on Miles seem to have enjoyed this episode as well. Oh, I went to go look at the
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We definitely. All right, so we definitely gotta get into that. And I think we have to get into because I was just thinking about. I really like Fennis opening and endings. We definitely have to make this bracket of opening and ending songs.
Vanitas has my favorite.
I just
ending.
realized that
I
the
love
singer,
that so much.
It does.
So
It does. It's really good. It's
I just
really,
realized
really
that the
good.
singer for the Fena opening, she also did the opening for oh gosh, Magnus Bride.
Oh,
Yes,
Oh,
I know
Magnus
that
Bride.
opening, that opening
yeah,
was
you Magnus Bride.
Okay. That was a
That
really
was
good
the opening.
Magnus Bride was really good.
beautiful opening.
Yes, it was.
We need more
Yes,
Magnus.
I
it
wore
was.
my shirt today, man.
We need more Magnus Bride.
Yes, we do.
Now that I think about it, we need more Magnus Bride. We need to start advocating for that.
Jesus, that
What studio made Magnus Bride?
I don't know.
That's a good
I don't know, you know.
See, look at that. Look at us. Because we need to find out so we can hop on Twitter and start adding them and be like, hey, so wait a second, Tita. What's going on? What y'all doing? I know y'all ain't got nothing else important to do.
It's always these good anime.
Oh, Wit Studio.
Look at Wit! Well, see, okay, I can't even say we ain't got nothing important to do.
Clutch.
That's one. Wit.
Oh, this came out in 2017.
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
Dang.
babe.
Time went by so quickly.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
How they giving? Well, I won't say how they giving Vinland Saga second season for it, but still, they got time. They only making Blue Lock. They ain't even making Blue Lock. What are we doing outside of Finland Saga season 2? We got time.
Oh, they did great for They did great
Yeah.
for tennis last year.
They did good then, yeah.
Oh, they did.
Best anime
They did
that-
After the Rain anime too. That was good.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, what is it? What?
After the rain.
They-
Maybe
I can't remember what they doing. Like what new thing they doing. It's one.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Me?
It's an anime coming out next season.
Oh,
I can't remember what it's called, but it's a collaboration between Madhouse.
yeah, they did.
I think Wit and Madhouse doing it.
I think that's on my list to watch. I think that's on my
What
list.
is it
I have
called?
no idea
I'm
what that
looking.
is.
I'm looking.
Cause
It's
I'm
a
looking.
collaboration
I only
between
see something.
Madhouse and I think Whip.
I don't know. I'm looking. I only see something called Ranking of Kings, and then
April know what I talking about.
Not
St. Girls
platinum.
Square
No, not
Academy.
platinum end. What is it? What is it?
No way. It looked like a
Speaking of
music
platinum,
anime in effect.
I'm really looking towards
I'm
for
looking. I'm
platinum.
trying to look because I feel like I
That's
do
It
have.
ain't. It ain't
for
St.
the
Girls Square
fall
Academy.
season this year.
Yeah, fall. Coming out in the fall.
I think I know what you're
The
talking
main
about.
female of blonde hair.
Yeah, it looked like a music-y looking anime.
Unless that's Mappa and Madhouse who doing that.
I don't see anything where.
Yeah, that's Mappa and Madhouse.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
the names are. I butcher up names. There you go. I see ya.
Yeah,
Those you can see the
Yeah.
screen.
yeah, that. I thought
Okay,
that was
okay.
with
Oh
Madhouse,
yeah,
but that's Mappa and
OP
Madhouse.
Destiny.
Yeah, no, but they ain't really
Yeah.
doing nothing like that. So they can make My Inspired season 2. They ain't doing nothing like that.
I
They
can track right
they
now
ain't
what
that
they
busy.
doing.
They ain't that busy. I look, it ain't that much going. They ain't that busy.
Yeah, I was looking too. I
I
didn't
can
see
tell
that
you
much.
right now.
Right. So like they straight. They can do that. Come on. Wait.
Mama, see I'm gonna read this website.
Let's start adding it. So they can stop slunking. But I mean, that seems to be it for the episodes this week. At least the most important stuff.
What is ranking of kings?
I looked at that. I don't know. That looks very old. I looked at that. I
But
saw that. I
Siobhan,
don't
they
know
did Vivi babe.
I know. I said they did
Yeah,
Vivi.
I said that.
They still
I
ain't not
didn't know you say that.
finished. They ain't
Yes,
busy.
I said they did Vivi.
They did Vivi. Yeah, they see.
Yeah,
Vicky
Vicky
said
to
they did
say
Vivi.
it. Vicky to say it.
Oh yeah, they ain't got nothing on the horizon, so they could do that.
They stalling. I don't know. They like.
Unless they helping Mappa with Titan, which I doubt, but
I don't even know if they plan to do a
Why
second
I
season.
thought I
but
didn't. I thought they were helping.
Say here.
I thought they
just,
weren't
We
helping.
just picked up the rest of time and just say here, you finish it. Like here, finish it.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought they decided over. I know, right? They just put in all the work on Mappa.
Mappa was
Yeah.
doing his own thing, and then Wit came and say, "Hey, take this.
We need y'all.
Take this."
Take this on, and they're just like, "Oh, this is Dark on Titan." It's like, so how can we say no? Now look, all type of bags under their eyes.
I know.
Real
This is
talk.
just dying slowly.
Those bags look so huge. Like damn.
Prayers up for Mappa. But that brings us to the end of the episode. Another wonderful episode.
Woohoo!
Definitely, guys. Thank you for listening and watching again. Definitely be on the lookout for when we do this watch party for Pancreas, and we all cry.
Pancreas?
Yes, we can all cry as a community.
I could actually watch that again.
I know you can.
And also look out for polls later this week for
Yeah.
the summer anime.
Yes. We will be taking polls.
And then next week we will announce the results. And
we
what
allowed
we
to
watching
look
in
at
the
the
fall.
polls?
And bring off some new anime that we're looking forward to this fall season, which is a lot.
Yes.
I was gonna say Platinum Man is one of them. I saw that and I was like, all right, I think I'm getting interested in Platinum Man. So
Let me see if I
yeah,
have
please
one.
take us where we're about to watch. But until then, guys, continue to check us out on the Solid YouTube page. Subscribe to that to get updated of when we release. Follow our
Yes.
Twitter page at the Otaku Summit on
Woohoo.
Twitter. And also come hang out with us as always in the Discord and chat it up and get more like
Yes.
talk about what you guys
Yeah.
watching. I've been seeing a lot of y'all asking for like anime and stuff. So you can always come in there too and ask like, well, what's good? What's happening? What's good? What y'all watching?
Oh, snap! They have a hockey anime coming out next season.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
Also, on that note, I feel like every season now has one isekai. I feel like there's always one isekai.
It's like a standard now. It's like a
Every
standard.
season there's one. Vicky, you talk about shonen. I feel like isekai anime is polluted.
Yeah.
Every season, wow. I'm like, another one?
I screwed up.
I'm like, another one? And all of them don't hit for me. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the same thing I said. I would isekai. I find that it's like either hit or miss. There's never like an in between. And because of that same reason, I pick which ones I want to watch.
It's like I was supposed to let you talk about Slime this episode about what. But we can do it.
Next week, we touched on next week because that's the finale. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I thought this week was the finale. All right, there. Go. We get us some Slime, but yeah, Slime is another one I gotta try. I gotta.
I really need to watch Slime. People have been beating me over the head.
Listen.
I haven't started watching Slime yet either.
Y'all missing out.
I don't know. I seem to be going for my
So people have been telling me I'm missing out on ReZero, and it's like, but I ain't even get past season 1 yet, so I might as well.
Like I'm on like
it's
the new
ReZero and Slime are like two different things.
Okay, but we can see.
ReZero was good until that episode when they went to the mansion. After that,
I can't even tell you. The furthest I got was them at the house whining.
I'm not going to acknowledge anything Vicky just said, so.
Wow. That's deep.
This is where we disagree.
That's deeply
where we agree to disagree. I
That's
enjoyed ReZero up until that point, and then after that,
it's
just felt like that.
There's a lot of hating that. But
ReZero was good until that break.
What break? I mean that break. Like I said, I can't.
The break season 2?
I don't have these issues like you guys.
They end season 2 on a high though. Like it was season 2A and then 2B.
I forgot
they ended on a. They ended on a.
I forgot the season 2 happens. I might as well.
Yeah.
But I'm looking. I am looking.
I forgot it was 2 parts for season 2.
I'm still waiting for Shield season 2. So there's that. I am deeply into.
They're coming.
I know it is, but that's my thing. I'm waiting for that. But we shall see. But this is the end. So we will see you guys next week for episode 14. And we will
already.
I know, right? We saw that.
We're teenagers.
Right? Then past puberty. Like, what's going on? It's when we'll be adults. Damn, that's sad. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to that at all. But until next week, guys. See you later. Otaku Summit out.